Oh, hey guys, how the frig are you today? I can confirm I'm pretty tired. It's Thanksgiving Monday here in Canada. Tomorrow it's back to work. Bushes outside. Something big, probably a deer. Looking for raspberries. Anyway, it's currently Thanksgiving weekend. I didn't film yesterday being Sunday. But I am filming right now. Look, you can tell. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Number one, I gotta get meal prep going for this week. Luckily, it's only 4 days, so not a big deal. What I'm thinking about doing is we're gonna grab the Instant Pot. It's all cleaned out from the last time we used it. And I have here an $8 round roast. I think it's beef? I don't know. Pretty sure it's beef. We're going to chuck this into the Instant Pot. We're going to cook it up, and then we're going to shred it. Remember when doing this, always add water to your Instant Pot. That actually is going to become the gravy for my battle plan here. So, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to season up that lump first. I'm going to throw some good old Himalayan pink salt to it. Crack some pepper to it. Throw some garlic powder in there because that's always fun. And now that that's said and done, we'll flip it over, we'll turn it on, cook it up. So my battle plan is shredded beef with gravy over top of a bed of cauliflower rice. That's going to be my meal prep for the week. Let's do a meat. We'll do it for 30 minutes. Make sure the vent is disabled right. Yeah, ceiling. And that should kick over like so. Let her do her thing. Because there ain't no thing like a chicken wing. And yeah, when it's all said and done, we'll take it out, shred it up, and be good to go. Well, I don't know why I'm looking in the fridge right now. I kind of want a coffee. Yeah, I kind of want a coffee. So yesterday I went to the parents' house and we did Thanksgiving. Well, pretty much what I'm having right now is what we did for Thanksgiving dinner. Mom made a roast beef, I think it was. No, roast pork yesterday. And I totally did not eat keto. I had potatoes and carrots and the traditional mom meal, if you will. I call it that because if you remember back in the day when I used to go to my parents' house every Sunday for Sunday dinner, there was always meat, potatoes, carrots, and some sort of a dessert. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. If you're wondering what's happening right now, I'm getting some dishwater ready because I need to do my meal prep containers up, clean them because they're freaking gross. Alright, well, I'm going to let my dishes soak because ew. And I'm still freaking tired, guys. I'm still tired. I gotta break this tiredness. This is getting ridiculous. Shouldn't be so zonked. But I is, therefore I am. So I'm gonna go pound this coffee, which should hopefully do the opposite effect of zonked and get me zinked. So I can get the second half of meal prep going, which is ricing the cauliflower and then frying it up. Fry it up, fry it up. Such a beauty day out today, people. Great day for Pokemans. Alright, well that thing's got to be done pressure cooking by now. Yeah, it's been good for the past 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to vent the plasma. What little bit of plasma there was to vent. We'll turn this thing off. And there we go. Oh, didn't realize the lens got steamed. There we go. So, next up is to shred. And I'm going to do that now. Alright, cancel the whole shredding idea, because that is not going to shred. So, I'm going to go a different route. I was going to do shred and cauliflower. I think now what we might do is just have roast beef slices and whatever else. Alright, new plan of attack. I'm making stew. So, I chopped it all up. There you can still see that there's some pink in there. Still got all the juices. This thing thinks I'm dropping meat for him, but I'm not. Gonna cut up some celery here, some broccoli, cauliflower. Throw that all in the pot, stir it all up. Add some Bisto to make it into a gravy. Blast it again. Should be good. Alrighty, everything's in there. Let's blast it again. Make sure it's on sealed. Do your thing. You had a piece of celery. Can you see how much he likes it? He just left it on the ground. He'd rather have the meat. Alrighty, we'll check on this thing here in a bit. I did a bunch of my dishes, still got a bunch more to do. I'm freaking gonna go have a coffee again because I need one. So let's go. Alrighty, this thing's freaking done. Round 2. Let's see what we're up against. Just gotta wait for it to depressurize. Let's see what we're having this week for friggin' 4 days of lunches. Definitely is an ideal day for Pokemon, that's for sure. Also, the other night I went out, bought some more pepperonis here for my lunches. So might as well get these all split up. After divvying it all up, I had like 2 left of the pepperonis, so I ate them. They were good. Now, as far as this mess goes, what do we got going on in here, eh? We got celery, we got beef, yep, cauliflower. Beef is super tender. It's coming apart with this wooden spoon. I guess we made a stew. Guess we might as well just say it. We just made a freaking keto stew. Now, celery is one of those vegetables that's pretty awesome, right? Because it's 1.2 grams of carbs per 4-inch stalk, but 0.6 of that is fiber, so it's actually 0.6 grams carbs. And you get a lot of fiber intake, so it's probably going to give you some wicked times on the toilet. But, all in all, this slop is going to be my lunch. So, all I'm going to do is stir it around, let that Bisto do its job. Wonder how it tastes. Could use some more spices. Okay, I'm going to spice this bitch up. Little bit of spice makes everything nice. Frig-a-dig-a-dig-skidoosh. There we go. That's better. Okay. I'll end up bagging that later on. We'll leave it on the keep warm setting and let it do its thing. As for me, I feel a little sticky icky. So I'm going to go grab a shower. I don't know what's going on tonight. I know a lot of stuff is closed right now because it is a holiday. Which is why yesterday I went and did my shopping. I was going to go today because I was under the influence that everything was closed yesterday because of a post I read. Then I went and reread that post and found out that the post was about a mispost where they said Sunday everything's closed and Monday they'll be returning back to business. And what they meant was Sunday was reduced hours and Monday they're going back to business. So, alright, is what it is. I'm going to go grab a shower. Peace. Look at all this mulch. Well guys, it's a week after I made the stew. I'm down here at Lee Park. Gonna play some Pokemons here and just chill out. Gonna make that banana bread today, the low carb banana bread. I just wanted to get out of the house for a bit and burn some calories while walking around and catching some Pokemons and just have a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. Like I said, it's a week later. We just got through our short week of 4 days. Stew's all gone. It's in my belly, probably in the sewer by now. And yeah, currently Saturday here. It's been a week. Been filming for a week. Well, not really for a week, just been taking a week to make this video. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So they added a new thing to our park here, and it's all this Life Trail Advanced Wellness System. It's a leg extension machine for, well, people with mobility issues, wheelchair accessible. That's pretty friggin' sweet. I was wondering what this is all about. Like, you got this guy over here. What are we looking at here? 5 pounds? Yeah, probably around 5 pound plates. Weighted squat exercises. You probably even do bent over rows with this machine. Couldn't see why not. It's totally for squatting. Guess you probably should lock the weights in, but this is all new stuff they've added to this park down here. Like, we got the play area over there for the kids, but that's pretty freaking sweet. Anyway, back to Pokemon. Well, guys, despite it being a beautiful day out and everything, I'm getting out of here. I've been down here. It's about 4 o'clock now. I've been down here for about an hour and a half collecting Pokemons and just hanging out. I'm going to go over to Sobeys in the Buck store, pick up some stuff, and then go home and make banana bread. So let's get after it then. All right, guys, I'm back home. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to go to the dollar store was to get some baking stuff. They had these things on for $1. They're cookie sheets, because I'm planning on making some cookies again. I bought a massive Tupperware container because I'm basically going to be bringing my friend some cookies, and I want to be able to bring her more than 6. And I bought some tinnies for making banana bread, because I do have a reusable meatloaf tin, but I could just make the bread and leave it in this tin and give it to her like that. That's sweet. I also bought some Clorox bleach cleaner, which I want to use in my bathroom. Get this place looking all spick and span again. All I really had for cleaning was universal cleaner or all-purpose cleaner or all-in-one, whatever the hell they call it. You know, it's cleaner. It's like it didn't have bleach or anything in it, so I kind of wanted that. And also at the Buck store, I bought me, I don't know, this looks like it might do what I want it to do. A bottle brush. Trying to clean my coffee thermos, the one that I bring to work with me, is a pain in the arse. This thermos right here. Pain in the arse to clean it, because I got nothing that'll get in there and really scrub the sidewalls, because it won't get past the lid. I know this is for a baby bottle, but I'm pretty sure I can make it work for this purpose. Like, I just need to be able to get in there and scrub the sidewalls and get all the shit out of it. Because let me tell you, like, we do have the coffee station at work where you can just go grab a coffee. But lately it hasn't been used a lot, as in people making the coffee aren't making it, and I don't bring in my own grinds. I just pay the 50 cents a day for coffee, but they haven't been bringing in any coffee to replace the coffee, so it's like you might accidentally get coffee that day or not. So I'm like, you know what's easier? I'm just going to bring my own coffee from home in a thermos. Anywho, we'll get baking in a bit. I just want to go sit down, have a sugar-free rock star, wake up a bit. Probably going to make some coffee. I bought some coffee from Sobeys as well. Some Irish cream flavored one. Probably going to make that up. Then we'll get baking, because it's 4:30 now and the sun's going to go down. Yep. It's that friggin' time of year, people, where the sun starts going down at 4:30. Lovely. Like I said, winter's coming. It's already getting dark out there. Son of a... But that's okay, you know. Winter means free workouts by shoveling the driveway. Tomorrow I'm going to get that snowblower off the backyard, off the cement slab. Get it behind the Trans Am in the garage. Just read the comments from the video talking about, hibernating the Trans Am. And I guess I left it out. But yes, I did put fuel stabilizer in it. I did that off camera. I didn't have any, so I had to go to Canadian Tire and pick some up. And I put, maybe you remember, that solar panel I have in my window. Well, I had it hooked up to a car battery sitting on the bench that was plugged into the solar lights that go... Okay, they're not so... The LED strip lights, the 12-volt LED strip lights that go above the garage. Not the LED tube lights that I have light in the garage, just some LED strip lights. As well as that battery-powered the Knight Rider light. Well, I disconnected it from there and I hooked it up to the Trans Am's battery just to maintain it over the winter. Probably don't need to do that because it's not hooked up, but I just heard a battery that's getting a charge constantly has less of a chance to freeze than a battery that is not. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But hey, whatever. Anyway, I said I bought some coffee. I'm going to make a pot there. This is what I ended up buying. It's Van Hoot Irish Cream Light Roast. It's already ground up, so I don't need to use my grinder on it. And I'm going to make a pot of this. And then I got to clean up my dishes because all my meal prep stuff is in the sink from this week. So I'm going to clean all that crap up, and then we'll get cracking on some keto banana bread. And I'm also going to make a batch of cookies. So, I brought my friend some cookies last time I made them. And she's like, oh, that's not right. Like I used one of my meal prep Tupperwares. She's like, you're never getting this back. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. I guess she likes to hang on to Tupperwares. So I was like, you know what? I was at the Buck store. I saw this. It was a buck. Really big freaking Tupperware. Because I'm gonna make her banana bread as well, and I'm gonna make some more cookies because she really liked them. And I'm basically trying to explain to her and to a lot of people that eating keto doesn't mean you got to give up on life's good things. You just got to figure out how to make it differently so it's lower in carbohydrates. Sure, it costs a lot more money when you go that route versus, going out and buying a bag of Chips Ahoy cookies or buying those pre-made cupcakes or pre-made muffins and whatnot. So you basically got to start doing some culinary stuff like baking. But that's the fun in it for me is I like to cook, I like to bake, I like to do this kind of stuff. It's fun. So trying to find new ways to build things to get the same effect is great. That and apparently, she sent me this actually happened. Her mom eats low carb as well, and she sent me a picture of these noodles that her mom got from the bulk barn. 0 grams of carbs in these noodles, and she said they're pretty good. So I was like, man, I could be having spaghetti again. Low carb spaghetti. Could make my low carb spaghetti sauce, pile it on there, or make like an Alfredo sauce, and life is good. Like I know Joss, she does spaghetti squash, where she spiralizes a squash and makes it into spaghetti, and then makes a sauce and eats that, and that's pretty much low carb because it's so high in fiber that it just negates the carbs because pretty much most of the carbs in the damn thing are fiber, and seeing how fiber is non-digestible, your body doesn't digest it. If anything, what fiber does is it just adds more bulk to your excrement, if you will. It's more of a digestive aid, if anything. So I know in the Britannicas, you guys, if you look at the nutrition facts, there's none on coffee. I gotta find so, like for instance here. What do I got here? Do I have anything that has a nutrition fact on it? Oh, I got supplements kicking around here. Jesus Murphy. Yeah, here. I'll use my keg spices here, for instance. As you can see, it shows like 0 calories, carbohydrates, and you can see that fiber and sugar are separate from the carbohydrates. Well, over here, let's say this here had 5 grams of carbs, but 3 of those were fiber. 3 of the carbohydrates are fiber. In the Britannicas, they actually show net carbs, so they do the math for you. They will say that your carbs are 3 net carbs because you have 2 grams of fiber and 5 total carbs, or whatever the case may be. They take the math out for you, but here in the Americas, they don't, which is kind of upsetting. So as long as you know the mathematics about it, and you remember to knock out fiber from the carbs, you're fine. Now the thing is if you're using the Fitbit app like I'm using to keep an eye on your intake for your macros, the Fitbit app will not negate your fiber. So after you're done putting in your meal for the day and you're like, holy crap, I ate 65 grams of carbs, your next thing is go, oh, but I ate 65 grams of carbs, but 38 of those were fiber. Then you do the math, and then you end up with your actual digestible carb count, and it's a lot lower than it should be, because that's how it should be. Anyway, well, All right, I need to clean up these dishes. So there, that's what I'm talking about. Now we can get baking. All right, guys, we got our ingredients here. So we need 2 tablespoons of butter, melted, 3 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, which I found out is like a byprocess of vegetable stuff, 1/4 cup of erythritol, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of... She just tried to jump up there, missed, and fell. She's not even that old. Cat's drunk. Anyway. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1.5 cups of almond flour, and I'm using banana extract instead of a mashed banana to bring the carb count down. Alright, let's get going on this. Alrighty, so what you're going to want to do is put your banana extract, your butter, and your 3 eggs into a bowl. Then using one of these things, you're going to want to whip it up. I used to have 2 forks for this. I don't know where the second one went. Let me see if I can find it. And when you're done, it looks like that. So, in another bowl, we're going to mix in all the dry ingredients. So we got our erythritol, fire that in there. Our cinnamon, fire that in there. It's so brown. It's going to be great for diabetics right there, boys. One doesn't have any sugar, and the other one reverses the effects of sugar. Sweet. All right, so I added the flour, added the xanthan gum, added basically all the dry stuff, the erythritol, the cinnamon, and the baking powder. Now we got to blend this all together. So that kind of looks like that. Then we add this mixture to this. Oh, that's the sound of the oven done preheating. Perfect timing. And blend this all together. And that's the consistency there. And yes, guys, I did sample some off the beater. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. Tastes just like banana bread, which is what I'm going for. Now, people line this with parchment paper. I just sprayed it with coconut oil, or coconut Pam, or whatever the hell it's called. Now I'm going to add my mixture to this tin. Then we bake for 40 minutes. So, in the tin, it looks like that. Now we bake. And now I'm going to make a batch of cookies. Yeah! So I went a little different on the cookies this time. I basically added some cacao to it to make them double chocolate chip cookies, or double chocolate chip cookies. Whatever, just go with it. Alright, going to let that bake, and then we'll check on it in a bit. I got about 20 minutes left on the timer. Cookies are in the oven too, so funny thing is both the banana bread and the cookies bake at the same exact temperature. It's just the banana bread calls for a longer time than the cookies. So they worked out perfectly. Cookies call for 20 minutes, banana bread calls for 40. Took me 20 minutes to prepare the dough for the cookies and get them laid out on the sheet. So all I gotta say is friggin' perfect. Holy crap, my alarm just went off on my watch there to let me know baking is complete. And my goodness, this house reeks like a friggin' bakery. Like, I mean, I say reek, and normally that's used in a bad term. But it's a good thing. It smells so freaking good in here right now that it's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Does this thing have a light? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay, let's start pulling shit out. So we have our chocolate chip cookies and our banana bread. Now, I can't even try any of this tonight because it's got to cool. So I need to put this in the fridge and let it cool. And then I can get it ready. It's actually not even for me. I made this for my friend because I already told you. I'm basically trying to show her that just because things are keto doesn't mean you gotta just eat salad. You can do things a little different and enjoy the finer things in life still. Yes, you can. And the banana bread, they say let it cool before you even consider slicing it because it won't hold together if you do it otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and load these into the fridge and go from there. Anyway, let those cool. And we are good to go. So that about ends this video. Because I got nothing else going on today. Probably going to have some coffee, put in a workout, just chill out for the rest of the night. See what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I said, I want to get that snowblower off the back patio cement slab. Put it back into the garage. Get it ready for winter. Get my snow shovel ready for winter. They're saying that this winter shouldn't start till January now because of these hot, cold, nonsense weathers. But since when do we trust the weather dicks, right? They're never right, so it is what it is. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. If you're wondering why I didn't make myself anything, like any sweet treats or anything, it's because Monday to Friday, I'm going into an extended fast. It's been a while since I've done a fast, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bust into a fast, clear my system out, drop a couple pounds, shed some fat, then get back onto the swole train, if you will. The battle plan is to basically use snake juice, which is potassium, sodium in water to help keep the friggin' electrolytes up, while drinking black coffee and green tea straight up, which I do right now, so that's okay. But gonna shed a few pounds to try and get some fat out of me, and should be good. Well, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.